everyday activities. 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 Do not get break. Think I know you to say. You and your friends, boom, gossip in every day. But our everyday activities. Sometimes I take it, sometimes it's eternal, but you pass it. Come to my house, you eat and you drink. Go to money, what you got to live for me. What did they say? And they got nothing to do. The life be everything, activity that what we do. So say, no despite the better we can get you what we do. Not keep class, nobody can be it. Go, everyday activities, don't money to go. Get on the floor, tell them what we do. Everything activity, something that we produce. Here all day, make sure don't go to jail. But let the money spend, let them do the play. Not different. When chicken say, Oko, it's so classic.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime and report, don't take law in your hand for the right authority. They can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Easy, when you want some more, I provide. So we start on top. Come on, so go in deep and deeper. Put it to Ichiki. Be like baby. Chicken say, Boboli Oko, is a castle.
Let's say a pleasant good morning and welcome to the December 8th, 2025 edition of the program from the Print News. My name is Wendell Nimna, and my co-host Esther Daku is not faring too well, and so I'm here as your lone presenter, waiting on to join the folks there in the USA as we take you through to 12:30 this afternoon on the program from the Print News, brought to you by Crime Stopper Liberia, Exeter's Best Price Store with 2 branches. One is on the Old Road and right there at Smart Road Junction. And the head office is down Gurley Street, Central Monrovia. This is the best time to make use of Exodus Best Price Tool. Those of you running your entertainment center, your restaurant, want to keep your homes and offices equipped to get provision, non-alcoholic and alcoholic beverages. Well, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you this festive season. And we also proud to be a part of Mayuba and Sons. As a matter of fact, they are proud to be associated with the Print News, one of the giants in the petroleum business in Liberia, Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. Let's welcome all of you by your receivers this morning. Those of you who are watching us on YouTube and our Facebook page. This is the December 8th, 2025 edition of the program from the Print News, brought to you by Crime Stopper Liberia, Exodus Best Price Tool, and Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. And folks, this morning I'm your lone presenter, so I'm going to do all the reading for you this morning. So we begin with the online version of the front page Africa newspaper. Those of you who are playing the Wayne Liberia cash giveaway, continue to play, because when we come back at 12:30, we're going to be dishing out some cash to you. So the code to die, if you have a button phone and you have 50 LD or more than that on your phone and you want to play, or US 25 cents or more than that, you will have to dial *255*1#. Those of you playing with button phone. And if you have a smartphone, you dial *255*1#. And just follow all of the instruction and form part of the Wayne Liberia cash giveaway. The more you play, you stand a better chance to win. So let's run to the online version of the front page Africa newspaper. All of you watching, our sister who is visiting from Canada, Kadi Passaway, we want to welcome all of you. Konkon, Jason, Joseph, welcome. Abraham and Addison, welcome. Mohammed Kamara, Vinicius Junior Bar is watching from Crew Town. Christian Sebe is watching from Oldest Congo Town. Those are all the viewers we have for now. So let's run to our very first story. CDC accuses Bwaka administration of escalating state intimidation after police block party headquarters construction. The opposition Congress for Democratic Change has accused the Unity Party-led government of engaging in state-sponsored intimidation, alleging that officers of the Liberia National Police barricaded the construction site of its new party headquarters on Friday, December 6, 2025. In a strongly worded statement issued by the national chairman, Anthony Janga Ekowo, the CDC described the police action as a coordinated political attack and part of what it says is a growing pattern of provocation under the administration of President Joseph N. Bwaka. CDC, police action, political intimidation, masquerading as authority. The CDC is constructing its new headquarters in Congo Town, not far from the Unity Party reclaimed headquarters. According to the party, armed police officers reportedly stormed and blocked access to the construction grounds early Friday morning in what it claimed was a deliberate attempt to instill fear and disrupt the party's activities. This was not policing. It was state intimidation masquerading as authority, the CDC alleged, adding that the action carried all the markings of a regime desperate to provoke unrest. The party referenced previous incidents, including the demolition of its former headquarters and an earlier LMP operation it says, was carried out under the pretense of serving documents meant for an entirely different location. Inspector General Coleman accused of partisanship. The CDC also accused Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman of acting as a political operative, citing what it calls selective enforcement of public order regulations. According to the statement, the LMP allows supporters of the ruling Unity Party to parade freely during the recent UP homecoming festivities, but imposed restrictions on the CDC's own groundbreaking ceremony. The police became spectators and facilitators of political celebrations, the CDC charged, arguing that the police leadership has abandoned its neutrality. CDC says UP officials violating code of conduct. The statement further fueled up appointed officials for what it described as blatant violations of the code of conduct for public officials. It alleged that some government appointees openly participated in partisan street celebrations during working hours. These actions mark the laws of the republic, the CDC said. Executive Mansion accused of using state platforms for partisan messages. The CDC also criticized the Executive Mansion for using official communication channels to promote the ruling party's homecoming activities, describing the action as a desecration of the presidency. When the Executive Mansion becomes a megaphone of faction or politics, democracy is threatened, the party said. CDC warns of resistance if oppression continues, while noting that it has shown restraint out of responsibility. The CDC warned that the Bwaka administration should not interpret its calm posture as submission. Peace does not mean surrender. The statement reads, if defending democracy demands resistance, then let history record that we stood our grounds. The party vowed to defend the republic against what it describes as creeping authoritarianism. Governments yet to respond. As of press time, neither the Liberia National Police nor the government had publicly responded to the CDC's allegations. So, folks, we will stop you right there. And those were the concerns raised by the opposition. So CDC accuses Bwaka administration of escalating state intimidation after police blocked party headquarters construction. Let's take more stories. Let's get to more stories here. This is the online version of the Front Page Africa newspaper, and we'll take more stories here this morning. Let's see what is our next story. Okay, I'm trying to get to our next story here. Yes, let's take this. This has to do with the Liberty Party. So I'm trying to get some lines. This internet is giving us some headache, but we proceed immediately when things are settled. Folks, this is the program from the Pre-News on Freedom FM, a regular feature here that comes your way from Monday straight up to Friday from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And I'm your lone presenter here today. My co-host is not faring too well, Esther Daku. And so I'm doing all the work this morning. Well, let's take our next story. This is our next story. Liberty Party leaders reject Unity Party invitation, announce boycott of December 6 homecoming. Front Page Africa has reliably learned that the Liberty Party's top leadership has unanimously rejected an invitation from the Unity Party to participate in its December 6 homecoming event, citing long-standing grievances and the demand for equity and respect within the governance alliance or the governing alliance. According to the party insiders, let the LP's National Executive Committee, National Advisory Council, and the National Stakeholders Committee convened late Tuesday at the home of the party's political leader. After reviewing the UP's invitation, the leadership resolved that no executive member from any of the party's three leadership organs should attend the event. During the meeting, LP leaders reaffirmed their support for President Joseph Boakai administration, but stresses that the Liberty Party has never been and would never be an auxiliary of the Unity Party. Sources say several unresolved issues have strained relations within the alliance. Top among them are what the LP describes as the UP's constant disregard for alliance chairperson, pro tempore Senator Yumli Kanga Lawrence in major coalition decisions, as well as alleged comments by the UP chairman referencing to the LP and other alliance members as helping verbs. Front Page Africa has also learned that the dissatisfaction dates back to the aftermath of the alliance's 2023 election victory, when the UP chairman allegedly asked LP representatives to excuse the room, insisting the win belonged solely to the Unity Party. These actions have gone far enough, one source noted. The UP must understand that we are partners in this alliance and deserve respect. The decision reportedly extends to all LP officials serving in government, including lawmakers elected on the party's ticket. According to insiders, they have been instructed not to appear at the UP's December 6 gathering. While internal tensions within the alliance remain unresolved, LP sources emphasize that the party continues to support President Boakai and his administration. However, they insist that the Unity Party must acknowledge the LP's contributions and treat the party as a full and respected partner moving forward. When contacted for comment, neither the LP nor the UP responded to Front Page Africa's inquiry up to press time. So that's it, folks. Liberty Party leaders reject Unity Party invitation to boycott the December 6 homecoming. More stories here to bring you from the Front Page Africa online version. And let's get to our next story. This is our next story. This should be our next story. Let's get to this story. Oh, this internet, folks, just bear with us. You know that Liberia now, everything here is challenging. Internet is another issue. So I'm trying to open up my phone, and it's taking some time to open. It is because of slow connectivity. So let's give it a few seconds again and see what we can bring you our next story from the online version of the Front Page Africa newspaper. Those of you who are watching from outside Liberia or here in Liberia, please drop your comment and make sure you indicate your name and your address. It's very important for us to know where you are watching us from. So if you're watching from Asia, please let us know. If you're watching from the United States, please let us know. If you're watching from Europe, some parts in Africa, please let us know. All right. So grab your phone and play the Win Liberia Cash giveaway. 50 LD or 25 cents USD puts you in a better position to win 5,000 Liberian dollars. Hey, this internet is giving me some tough time. Oh Lord. Let's see it from this end. Let me take it from another angle and see whether we can get it this time around straight. Oh, this country. Okay, let's see. This is fast responding. Right. This is fast responding. So let's see what we can take our next story. Yes, we are there. And it says here, front page Africa releases government performance report of cabinet integrity institutions for 2025. And it says 2025 grades are in, who passed and who failed. Who made the cut? There's a question mark to this caption. All right. So let's get to some excerpts from this story. Heading into the third year of governance, the ruling Unity Party, led by President Joseph Boakai, unveiled targets in hopes of assessing its direction. This coming on the heels of its 2023 election mandate, aiming to steer the nation towards progress and development. The country's key stakeholders like the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, IMF, proved pivotal, especially in a year when the country was faced with difficult challenges in the midst of uncertainty from its traditional stepfather, the United States of America. Now, under President Donald Trump, shifting priorities away from Africa to the detriment of countries like Liberia. 4 years, Liberia was one of the, it says 4 years. Liberia was one of the main beneficiaries of USAID. The abrupt cutting of aid has no doubt thrown a monkey wrench into the economic projections for the ruling Unity Party government. The USAID was crucial to Liberia during the Civil War when it flew in food supplies to Ebola epidemic. When Liberia was at the mercy of the U.S., the World Bank and the IMF Liberia received an average of $527.6 million in aid annually between 2014 and 2023. In the years under review, Liberia was supposed to receive $443 million, but the total estimated impact of the cuts is $290 million. Funding from the USAID had helped to build schools and health clinics. These include contributions to the health system, toward malaria control, maternal health programs, HIV and AIDS treatment, and community health programs. It has also provided training for teachers and doctors. It not only gave scholarships for many Liberians to study in the U.S., but also supported farming projects and initiatives. In the year under review, both the IMF and the World Bank have stepped in to support economic stabilization, private sector growth, and job creation through a new county partnership framework. fiscal year 2025 to 2030, looking to highlight the need for policy reforms, providing financing for a new education project, and addressing challenges like macroeconomic instability and low investors' confidence. Since the end of the Civil War, Liberia has been engulfed in a lingering crisis of bad governance, corruption, and greed, marred in a system where many continue to live below the poverty line, trapped in a recurring cycle of impunity and uncertainty. As 2025 comes to a close, we kick off we kick off our annual assessment of government with the executive branch and integrity institutions. Joseph Nyima Bwaka, president, the lowdown. The president was clear in acknowledging the obvious disparities creeping in the nation he inherited from the former Coalition for Democratic Change government. We cannot speak about the state of the republic only in terms of the material conditions of the people, of the people, the so-called bread and butter issues the president declared in his annual message last January. The president went to great length during the year of reaffirm. It says the president went to great length during the year to reaffirm his administration's dedication to achieving the UN Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, while emphasizing that this administration will continue to prioritize education, healthcare, economic empowerment, and climate action to build a resilient and self-reliant nation. During his address at the United Nations General Assembly in September, the president announced an ambitious 5-year development agenda that will see Liberia invest US $8.3 billion to transform lives and strengthen national progress. The plan, which falls under the government's agenda for inclusive development, places emphasis on social and economic reforms designed to uplift vulnerable communities across the country. According to President Bwaka, the initiative prioritizes gender equality, youth empowerment, education, healthcare, and social development as the central pillars of his administration's strategy. He stressed that inclusive growth must remain the cornerstone of Liberia's future, ensuring that no group is left behind as the country pushes for recovery and transformation. The president assured Liberians that his government is committed to delivering tangible results through transparent investment and accountability and accountable leadership. He called on international partners, the private sector, and local communities to support the agenda, describing it as shared vision to build a Liberia where opportunities are accessible to all, while pledging to go beyond policy to address the deeper social and political dynamics affecting Liberians. The president was quick to outline the undercurrent issues running deep in the country. What is clear for sure is that the UP-led government's successes and challenges in the first 2 years since ascending to power remains divided in the court of public opinion. 2025 high. During the year under review, the Bwaka administration focused on restoring public trust, strengthening governance systems, stimulating national development, and positioning Liberia as a respected and engaged member of the global community. One of the most historic achievements was Liberia's election to the United Nations Security Council as a non-permanent member for the 2026 to 2027 term. Liberia secured 181 out of 188 votes, confirming renewed international confidence in it says confirming renewed international confidence in the country and restoring its global standing in matters of peace, security, and diplomacy. All right, so more stories to cover. It says here the president's strategic foreign engagements, including outreach to key partners in Africa, Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and the Americas, resulted in strengthening bilateral cooperation, increased development commitment, and renewed respect for Liberia's voice in the international affairs. Domestically, the administration prioritized governance reforms and institutional integrity. The office of the president and key ministries implemented systems to address corruption, improve accountability, and enhance efficiency. The Ministry of State achieved an unprecedented implementation of General Auditing Commission's recommendations and introduced biometric payroll verification, financial controls, and the first financial operations manual for the executive mansion. These steps significantly reduced waste and strengthened public financial management. A major milestone was the significant growth of the national budget, which reached 1.2 billion United States dollars for the first time in Liberia's history. According to the draft fiscal year 2026, the national budget domestic revenue accounts for 1.13 billion United States dollars, representing 94% of total financing, while external resources represent 72 million United States dollars, or 6%. Domestic revenue projections include tax revenue of 726.97 million United States dollars, non-tax revenue of 83.92 million United States dollars, a metal sign-on bonus of 200 million United States dollars, and contingent revenue of 28 million United States dollars. The proposed budget prioritizes investment that align with the arrest agenda. It allocates approximately 280 million United States dollars to projects under the public sector investment plan, which is key pillar of the administration's development framework, focus on agriculture, roads, rule of law, education, sanitation, and tourism. In his budget message to the legislature, President Bouaka commended lawmakers for their timely passage of the fiscal year 2025 national budget, which facilitated a more effective and transparent implementation of government programs during the current fiscal year. The president also advanced the arrest agenda through major progress in agriculture, road connectivity, concession reform, education, support, sanitation and improvements, and tourism and technology development. Notable achievements include the National Rail Authority to ensure and cement the president's drive to independently manage and modernize the National Railway Corridor, initial funding for the public sector investment plan support to farmers, and the restructuring of concession frameworks to promote value addition in education. The $88.7 million World Bank Excel program was launched to improve learning outcomes, while the Presidential Scholarship Program supported 455 underprivileged students who provided community service across the country. Well, folks, we will stop you right here, and those are all the stories we got. Because of time, we will not go into all of them. So we'll stop you right here, but these are the stories we brought you this morning. CDC accuses Bwaka administration of escalating state intimidation after policy block party headquarters. After police block party headquarters construction. And another story here says, let's get to another one. Another story here says, UP, that's the LP, Liberty Party's leader rejects Unity Party invitation, announced boycott of December 6th homecoming. And lastly, our final story, it says here, Front Page Africa releases government performance report of Cabinet Integrity Institution for 2025. Those are all the stories we can bring you this morning. Let's take our break. When we come back, we run straight to our weather report man, Solomon Tunis, who is going to read for us the weather report. But let's take our break first. And then when we come back, it's going to be the weather report man.
Hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Easy, when you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, some going to put it to each chicken.
Thank you there to our sponsors. Let's say a big thank you to them. They are the ones making sure that this program is aired. We want to say a big thank you to Crime Stopper Liberia, headed by our, chairman of the board, Old Man Sam Sion, the security experts. And also proud to be associated with us is Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. Those of you who've been into the petroleum business, you may be aware that this company been around for more than 20 years and still providing quality services to the people of Liberia. So we want to give it a big time for Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. Those of you who will be having that special occasion, we are into the festive season, too many things happening. You'll be getting married, people be having, program here and there. You want to get drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic for cheaper price. Make your way if you're around the Painesville Congo Town bed. Drive to Oro Smart Road Junction, Mayuba. That's Exodus Best Price Store. They have a branch there. And those of you in Central Town, Bourgeois Island, you want to come to town to get to them, just get to Gurley Street, and the folks are there to talk to you. Let's say a big thank you to them. Let's go over to our weather report man, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, there in New York City, to read for us the weather report for today. Tunis, good morning from our end.
Good morning, Wendell. Good morning, Mama Liberians. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Yeah, good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis, coming to you live from Radio LIB here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Here to give you the weather report, 3 days weather report. Stay put, listen, and get prepared for your weather. We are now in the dry season. In America here, especially in New York area, we will say summer in Africa, in Liberia. Today, as we speak, it's 85 degrees, but it's going to feel like 92 degrees. So it's a big difference, yes. It's going to be a little bit hot, even though there's a chances of rain, but don't depend on that rain because it's only 20% chances. So it's mostly cloudy. That's what it's going to be, and sun will shine a little bit, but that's how it's going to be for the entire day, from now to tonight. It will don't depend on the rain because it may not even rain. It may sound like it may look like it want to rain, but it may not. If it rains, so be it, but it won't be a rain to last long. Same thing tomorrow. You're going to wake up with a lot of sunshine in your faces. Heavy sunshine. Is going to be 85 degrees, scatter of thunderstorm. But don't worry about it. It's just thunderstorm around 10, 11, 12 before midday. And that'll pass, then you get enough sunshine coming up again. Wednesday, same thing. Wake up with a lot of sunshine.
I want us to save the other days because we'll always have you here every day to read the report. So we'll have you here every day for the weather report. So just save the rest of the days because thank you for giving us the weather report there today. So how is the weather from your end too?
Man, we're in the cold, man. We're in the cold every day. It's cold here and below freezing point. Yesterday it was like 30, 31. In the evening, it even dropped to 19. We're going to be in this cold here all the way to the end of March. Then we'll change to spring.
Why the man can say that things are going to be in the cold to the end of March?
Definitely. It's going to be in the cold to the end of March. All the outside activity that you used to hear about, all being ceased. Nobody outside yet for any reason. You're only outside to get from one end to another, but not to play or not to even stand there for more than 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yes, especially we are a little bit all right in the East Coast, but Midwest, where Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, North Dakota, they are even worse than us because it starts snowing there already. We have not seen snow yet. Only upstate New York, we have seen snow in there, but New York City itself, we have not seen snow yet. But pretty soon we'll be seeing snow, yes. So we are in the cold. You can see, as people like us, all right, like my job, I told you the other day, your white boy then skin is different from our black skin. The way they don't take the cold, we don't take it like that. I don't care how long you stay in this country. The white man It can be cool like that. They can stay put the air conditioner on.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, you know, and then you the black man sitting there now, especially we from Africa. Man, big yeah. But the only
I
thing they
know.
drink out of coffee.
I know they're gonna die that small money you can spend on the heater.
Man, we used to it now, you know.
Mm.
We used to it, but definitely you get in the car, say now you don't put air conditioner on again. Now the heat you put on. Yeah, if you have old car like Minnesota, then the way they get cold there, some of them can even be sleeping and turn their car on for like 10, 15 minutes before they come outside. Yes. Once we all right, actually, I got a nice car. I can get in the car any time of the day and start there and move and go. You know, because I got a little bit high, and I got a Lexus and not the cheap Lexus. I got a GS 350. So if you look at GS 350 on the internet, you'll see how much it costs. And it's a strong car. So, but many people in the Midwest, like I heard, I'm not experiencing it yet. They say sometimes they can put their battery, they can plug it in so that it can still be warm until the next day. Because if for it to start the next day, it's hard. We're all right. I mean, we've been there. I've been here longer than Liberia. Even though I was born in Liberia, but I've been in the country longer than Liberia. So those things don't move me too much.
Yeah.
I get car, I get in my car, I go to work, get back in the car, I get here. So I don't experience the heavy cold like people who take mass transportation, like the buses, they get in the train. Those are the people that.
So you drive to work. You don't park and just get on commercial car. You drive straight to work.
I drive straight to work. We have a free parking to my job.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not one of those who. But since you know, I mean, today I'm not even working. I got a sick leave. I'm going to see my dentist by 12 o'clock.
Okay.
So
it means that we can hang on together.
Yeah, we can be here till the show is over.
All right, so Tunis, you've been there, you've been sitting there and listening to all the stories. There was this story we read about, the police obstructing the construction work on the CDC headquarters on Friday. They barricaded the place. For what reason is not known, because we haven't gotten any response from the police or the government relative to the assertion made by the chairman of the CDC that their party headquarters was, barricaded and it impeded the construction work that was ongoing. And during the weekend, there was this voice I listened to, Lester Tenney. Lester Tenney made a statement, and I don't know how some people are looking at it, but that statement, he needs to be called for questioning. I'm trying to get the clip. I hope I can get the clip before we leave here. But he said that comes 2029, President Weah will not be in existence. So I don't know what's the meaning of that statement. I consider that to be a threat. I don't know what CDC officials are saying about it. But, that statement, it didn't go down well with me. And I'm quite sure some of us who listen to the tape, it's alarming. That's a threat on the life of the former president that comes 2029, he wouldn't be in existence. So I think Lester Tenney needs to come and explain to us the meaning of that statement. And you also heard from the Liberty Party folks that they were not going to be a part of the Unity Party homecoming because of the disrespect being meted out to them by, the Unity Party. So, these are all trending stories. Let's get your view on this, and then maybe we can hear from our people.
Yeah, thank you so much. And one big thing happened yesterday. On Saturday. I didn't see that on the newspaper either. It was the burning, the store, what you call it, City Brothers store somewhere around the Candlesville area.
Yeah.
To Arches. And not only that, a few other houses was included in that fire.
Yeah.
Those are things I didn't see in any of
And I'm
the.
told that some folks got burned in the process. I don't know whether people lost their life, but I'm told that some folks got burned, and this is serious because most of these companies, Tunis, that's the violation they do. They don't have all of the protective gears for these people that work with them. So whenever there's fire or some outbreak, the people suffer and they just die from it. So I'm told that there was people burned to first degree, and you just name it. So I heard about it. But I didn't see a lot of people running with it, on the social media like they run with other things. This country. I mean, I don't know where we are headed.
It's not even in the news in any of the major newspaper. That's what. This thing just happened this weekend, Saturday. I was here looking at the blaze. Oh, it was heavy,
Yeah.
very heavy.
Very heavy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, that's Liberia. That's the place we find ourselves. But they CDC accuses Bouakai administrations of escalating state intimidations after police Black Party headquarters constructions. This one of the most regretful things Liberia ever have done to themselves by bringing this government to power. And since the 2 years that we're approaching, they have nothing to show to the Liberian people but just the president traveling from one country to another, spending our taxpayer money unnecessarily. So they finding means to bring chaos in the country. I mean, for what reason armed policemen will visit a construction site of CDC? For what reason? Besides intimidation. You tell me. Nobody call you. No emergency call came to you about something happening on the ground. You just walk there with armed policemen because you feel you have the power. What is that showing to us, we the Liberian? And let's agree, people who do not like CDC. But what they show to the country, for your own peace sake, let's say you are a unity partisan, well, you are bringing chaotic issues in the country. If the people of the members of CDC react violently, what's going to become of Liberia or Monrovia City? Even the distance between the two parties, I don't think it was called for, my brother. Believe me. Because anything can erupt. It's just a 1 minute to 2 minute drive from one headquarters to another. And these two parties do not like each other. That distance is too short. But anyway, this is what we found ourselves in. These people came to rescue us. But it's like they're photocopying whatever that they came to rescue us for. So I don't see any reason, and they should come out. I think the international medias are looking at these things and they're taking notes. I see Eugene Angbe also responded to some of what you asserted just now about the same thing. Eugene Angbe said, what is this right here? Ex-President Weah Chief of Staff Nangbe warned Bouakai Kun government administrations against using judiciary to let me see. The office of former Liberian President Joe Mane has accused the Unity Party UP-led government of President Joseph Yuma Bouakai of technically using the judiciary to hunt political opponents in the country. You see, these are the things. Instead of they think about the bread and butter the people, children going to schools, pregnant women going to hospital, rejecting them, people born in hospital laying on the naked floor. They got no bed. People sleeping with hunger. Why they masquerading in trying to showcase a party headquarters? What party headquarters? For 12 years, for 18 years, you in current existence. Current after Charles Taylor. You didn't build headquarters. They've been moving you from headquarters to headquarters. And now you're going to start generating almost $2 million to $3 million. Where that money coming from? My brother, there are a lot of things that are going on in Liberia that in the near future, the way these people running this country, they should remember. They should remember, and the Liberian people should remember, because we are quick to forget.
Yep.
You know that. We are quick to forget. When the next government come in beside CDC, let's even agree Liberty Party come in next term, or what the other man name said, ANC come in the next term, and start practicing what Unity Party is doing today to CDC and the opponent. We're going to forget all of this, and we're going to say it's witch hunt. Liberia too small for this. Too small. You know, and we got enough money to at least to share it a little bit among the entire country. George Weah did it with all the accusation. He inexperienced. The George Weah policy was across the board, the entire country. I can prove that to you. The wise fee, everybody, enjoyed that. School fee, university fees. Hospital were built all over the country. School was built all over the country. Marketplaces were built all over the place. Decent offices were built, like the one in LPRC, the one in Freeport. All of these places. You can point to parks were built. Decent parks were built for people to go and have fun, lunch there. These are what we want Unity Party to continue carrying on. But this witch hunt, it won't pay for nothing. So, I mean, my take on this, I would just tell you, this is a witch hunt. And the Unity Party need to stop this and think about the bread and butter of what they need to do to solve the people bread and butter.
And that's exactly what was said by, the opposition CDC, that the government need to redirect our attention to the serious issue in the country, creating job opportunities for Liberians, all of the promises they made during the campaign. Elections are now over. They are going to 3 years now in governance. So they should do the right thing for the people of this country, than to be going after individuals. Because, this, a lot of people, some of you are celebrating it, and while others are there, feeling bad about the way things are proceeding under this 42 years experience of Baptist deacon, who we entrusted this country to, thinking that he's going to bring the transformation that we all want to see. Like you said, government is continuity. Where President Weah left it, we expect him to take it from there and add up with more. But I mean, everything about this government, like they're running competition with the opposition. And it shouldn't be. Somebody who work under the former president is coming up making it threats against his life. I wouldn't take that lightly. Somebody coming up to say that 2029 you will not be in existence. What's the meaning of that statement? It's a threat on my life. If somebody said that to you, it's very serious. We hope the opposition CDC will take this matter very seriously because it's a threat on the life of the former president. They shouldn't sit there and just allow it to go because these are people who, you know, they ban into a lot of things. They ban into a lot of things in this country. Lester Tanning is one person who is very vocal. So coming up to make such a statement, Janga Kaur, you are the current chairman of the CDC and other party stalwarts. This matter must be taken very seriously. That's my take on this issue because, you know, and I saw the turnout of the Unity Party homecoming. I also saw the program that was held in Bond County. You know, I don't want to discuss the issue of numbers, but I mean, I was very dissatisfied from the turnout I saw. You know, the cities, the Unity Party gathering because they are the ruling establishment. We expected the entire place to be locked down, but I didn't see it. I don't know, but I don't want to speak to numbers, like I said. But what I saw is discouraging from a ruling party. But we're going to hear from you, our folks listening. Those of you who are watching us, you can drop your comments. We'll read them out for you. If you don't have the time to call, you can drop your comments. We'll read them out for you. Those of you who are by your receivers and ready to call, we give you the opportunity to speak to those issues we talk about, Tunis and I, this morning on the show. So let me run the comments quickly, come back and take your calls this morning. But let me just allow Tunis to do the comments. Tunis, just do the comments for us. Then I will take the calls from this end.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me bring up the first person here is Christine Singbe. Pleasant good morning. I'm following this intriguing conversations closely from ODS Congotan. Thank you so much, Chris Singbe. Vinicius J. Ba, my Congo Fulame. I'm following from New Crew Town. Be careful when I say, I know you've been there for a while, so you seasoned veteran. The guy Mohamed Kamara, who isn't say anything. Abraham Anderson, he said, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm following live from Monrovia. We got Konkon Jason Joseph. Good morning, big brother Wendell. Good morning to you. We got Katie passed away from Canada, but I guess he's spending a little bit of time in Monrovia, Liberia. Welcome again. Welcome back home. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Don't forget, it's Christmas season, so be mindful where you're belonging when you're in the street, please. He said, good morning, Wendell, following. We are Saturday Zoom who do it. Wow, this is a very chief name. They say watching from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Hey, my man, you get a heavy name in the people country where they better do something about it. We got Christian again, to Roberto Slobo. Good morning. I'm watching from my home in Cowell, New Georgia, North Row this morning. We got Mary Tule. Good morning. I'm watching you from New Jersey Estate. Thanks for the great show. Esther Nimne. I'm watching Liberia. We got Musa Sharif. I'm following you from Congotown. Stephen Yakade. Good morning. I'm following from Cotton Tree, District 2, Lower Magibi County. We got Child Weir. Good afternoon, Freedom FM family. My name is from Jacobtown. We got Aliyu Masale watching, our crew member. Stanley Sharif, good afternoon to the peaceful citizen of Bohatan, Pokpa District, Grand Kitman County, Western Liberia. Stanley Sharif, watching from Broville City, Monroeville, Liberia. Thanks for the updates. We got Mach Kume. Good afternoon, morning. Good afternoon, morning. I am watching from Woodbridge, Virginia, USA. USA Unity Party will be rejected by the Liberian people to come into 2029. Standard Sheriff again, JMB and his hooligans of officials went home on Saturday. Why Sweden government going home? Okay, we'll come back before we close and read the rest of it. We don't have enough time right now. Let's listen to the listeners who eager to call and contribute to the show. Back to you,
Well, true. Thank you. Thank you very much, Tunis. We're running out of time, so let's take a few calls. You followed the story, and we read you stories from the online version of the Front Page Africa newspaper. We also spoke about the interview conducted by, by Lester Tenning over the weekend, making threats against the life of the former president, and the police barricading the party, the newly constructed headquarters of the CDC on Friday. For what reason is not being known up to press time. And we also listened to the folks from the Liberty Party saying that they couldn't form part of the Unity Party homegoing because of the disrespect they get from the Unity Party. One of them spoke about doing the campaign when the results were announced in favor of the Unity Party. And one of the Unity Party members asked one of the Liberty Party members to leave the room, knowing the fact that the results are over and they have no part to play. And the person said to them, look, this thing is a collective thing. You didn't fight for it alone. We helped you to win this election. So why are you putting me out? So those are some of the internal wrangling ongoing. And so, folks, let's hear from you. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. If you're outside Liberia, you want to join the conversation, the WhatsApp line is active. +231 886 500 104. All right. And the female line is 0770 297 016. Let's take this person as our first caller. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome to the show. No time. Just tell us your name and state your point.
Thank you. My name is Reverend P.J. The death of the people of Monrovia. I don't join you for the most tribal community in Central Monrovia, where our young people facing that the death of the citizen based here are giving for the unity. They will buy community this afternoon. That's why let me say this. And let me appreciate the people. When you told you people, when you told those guys that Mr. Parker, an evil man, Mr. Parker came to the president to you, they killed. Today, where Mr. Parker has set our country into perfect condition now, and you see young people walking, talking about themselves in this country. I mean, it is body. Look at the incident that took place at the best freeway. Also now, it's last time when they have not come with anything. Believe it. No, the executive. They are aware, but they are evil. Mr. Porter is an evil man. Every time you know the party have an event in this country, can let me take a paper. I want to see your fast money. Your fast check. I'm clear to this. But we want to say this to Mr. Porter. It is time for the government. Mr. Porter can beat them in spirit. It is time for the government. The people gave you the constitution right of state to lead this country peacefully.
Okay.
2029 is a blood sport. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you. Let's talk to another person. Hello.
Hello. This is Alexander calling from Kano State.
Go ahead, Alex. Let's hear you. Have a minute.
Giving information, say the fire, there are some people that come. Women, nobody got burned, no casualty, nothing happened. The building wouldn't burn. Nobody got God.
I'm told somebody got burned in the process. A
Yeah,
lady messaged me yesterday. I still have the message in my phone, and she said her nephew got burned in the process. All right, so I don't know where your information is coming from, because
I was there. I didn't see any
okay, this is the information. Let me just I'll take God. It says I really need to discuss something important, because my nephew was involved in the fire explosion. All right, so I don't know. You saying something else, and she's saying something else. But whatever the case is, it's good that nobody got burned according to you, and nobody lost their life. So that's good. But from what I'm seeing here, there's a lady who called me up and messaged me and said her nephew was involved. So we get to the bottom line. Thank you for your contribution. Let's talk to another person. Let's bring this person on. This caller would do. Good afternoon. Sorry, I will have to let you go without feedback. I'm the one person I don't take feedback. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Let's get your name and where you join us from.
Yeah, my name is Daniel Saki, and I join you this afternoon for the community.
Let's hear you, Dan. Welcome. You have a minute.
Yeah, concerning the fire issue, what the brother is saying is true that nobody got burned into that place that's coming over there for the time started up to the morning hour.
Okay.
There's that part of there, I got it for the fire there. So the issue, let's not tell you. Let me just say this thing to the young man. It is president, who's the one that keeping the peace in La Gloria today? The Joseph Walker, the Luther Chapel, the Gadget Como. Whosoever is still again are covering the country today, they are not the one that keeping the peace. Any attack on John Real, we go for it directly to the horse. Let me not say they will not fear or favor. Any attack, to that pass near the compound of John Real, then I won't go to the mayor. You will see the mayor will come after you and your family. So you can't wait till a time. You will think John Real wants to 20 to the land. John Real will get beyond after 20 to the land. Now, what's the way is always their point like only one man. We say, you put it and heal that man today. So then, if you are reaching, and more the thousands of people in the world, President Weah was there, let me tell you, not finishing. That was not you already finished. It was not finishing. It was not United Party. So you can see all the politics and forgot about the men left. You won't see a time. The entire President Weah left. The entire generation will go down to restore this person. They were following the time this morning.
Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Hello. Don't make me cut you off now because I'm getting feedback, man. Please. Go ahead. Please tell us your name first, then you can make your point.
I'm Rose calling from Mount University.
Go ahead, Rose. Let's hear you.
It's my third conference, the following of the radio station.
Okay.
So I statement I was made by the window. I want to ask the D4 should it take like when I see the political talk. Then the question, when the one for questioning, what is this? We are not people to the last for what we see. It means that we got to honor the slave. Secondly, it is time our people need to stand up to talk. We know we went through so many things, but we are, as I speak here today, I was getting fair notice because of putting we are put on my door. The current general minister now, she got a place in Kenya. We were told just to go, we are put our door. We get on the day campaign. We went through so many things. So we know this is our people talk. And again, they election. I hear that they put money to do the same thing that they did to rig the election. And we have the come and say we have to know what this it already came most of all. It already came our spirit. We know what that is.
I know, Rose.
So they shouldn't say that we will take paternity on the land. They cannot kill us.
Okay, Rose.
We know I said a week. I couldn't even want to tell you how I was getting my dead life because we were bullied.
Thank you so much. Just keep calm and all will be well. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's bring my Helena Wule on the line. Welcome to the show, Mama.
Good morning, Winda.
Yeah, welcome, Mama. Let's hear you.
Good morning to my son on our side. There's no giving your heart and you're sorry. Winda, not a family matter.
Yeah, I love everybody.
Let me tell you the time they were fighting. Let me see the person where get up and say, my people were fighting in Liberia. So I want for the war to stop. Who do it? That Joshua. That money who? So that man we're talking, say Joshua will do this, you not do this. That man, he a liar. And I want to call on the seditions. Seditions. That was stand up barrel. Our peacemaker they talking about today, bad things about today. Seditions. I want for you to come and get around this thing. It shouldn't remain like this. Anything can happen. But in Jesus' name, it will not happen. But it got to be held content with. This man, get idiot. I want to know who said it here. When they're me talking. I care like it hurt me. This man, that good thing there. What kind of hatefulness is this? What did men not do to them before? What did not do? Just they were having nothing Saturday. They just want flower to come in a place here, want to come and go. We make it, we never come the same police to that place. Our party headquarters. For what reason? For what?
Okay.
So seditions, you like on our feet and put on our boots to see to anything that they say. We got to take it to court. Thank you, Papa. God bless you.
Thank you, Ma Helena. Thank you so much for your contribution. Let's bring in the female general. Ma CC is on the line. Ma CC went off. You can call back and make your point. We don't have much time. We're just 8 more minutes. So let's talk to you, the female general. Welcome to the show.
Good morning to you, Wendell.
Morning. How are you?
What is family there?
My family, I left them good this morning. And how is yours?
Yeah, we tell God we see the good day. God provided for us.
Amen.
Yeah, we tell God thank you.
Amen.
So we pray for the Lord, not the fellow, but for the Lord less. I pray for.
So true.
Yeah. You need to have to my people out there. My provider. Look, Wendell, I want to respond to the idiots that are talking about President Well, man, it's 2029. A lot of people say it, right? He's not God, he's a man. That man, he not God. Nothing can do to we are. They came, we are in a book. We are say we are laying out, we are down, we are for our stroke. When they saw we are all that, and I say, you're not man, then you man, you're not God, Papa. All of us say, oh, we are we, for the day, I will do it as we. That means that, when they die, all of us will call my knee for you, all of the capital baby. What happened today to that life? You don't get we are, God say we are in your book. If God say it will happen, it will happen. That's it we are. So we can make it going to the night, so we are for power, we are seeing it live, we're backing you.
Okay.
What God says will do one or today confessing. Yesterday, confessing. Now she get it done. But the people say, oh, they will working so hard. Like, oh, we're going to the number. Oh, for the problem, even the cabinet meeting, they want for. He said the poor are suffering. They are fish. Oh my God. What you said?
Okay.
He said the poor suffering. And so yesterday, he said that they should get this time. All your 40 we are. What is it to your soul? Oh, I'm cutting all into war and see my opportunity dying and they're crying for me. Or to become president in this country. So being released to us and they're crying for me. I know less what can I tell you? You are a foolish person. Let me tell you, your power worker, your your sister, your generation, and before 2029.
No, Masisi, no, don't do that. We don't. No, Masisi, no, Masisi. Let's leave it there. We beg you. It's okay, Masisi. It's okay. Thank you. Let's leave it there. We're not allow you make threats too on the life of the president. Please, don't mind Lester. I mean, this is a man who worked on the president. He benefited a lot, and he's coming up today to say rubbish. You know, the Bible says those of us who are Christians, evil can pay back evil. So, you know, that one of the things I really learned from the Bible. Evil just can't pay back evil. Let's talk to you. Hello?
Yeah, how are you doing now?
I'm fine, thank you. Let's hear your name and you make your point. No time.
Yeah, Ruth Baker. You know, my sister, I'm not like the way to perform. Let's say penny and on. Why does it go great father? What do see there? See there? What other one that are playing here for George? We are. It will go that fast for them. And so we never let him up for them. The only way I could say, well, I'm going to be calling everybody. I want who over there. Who over there when we are our look, they can't do nothing to manage his family. They are like a boy, I'm good woman. I'm good God-carrying woman. Eh? What I find the area now, what you doing for the country? For what? Why we are there for this country, there for the statement and everything. Hey, go stay and everything that I said, we are clean here. We do the church and get to them. Well, that put out of this time, right? Who knew
Thank you. Let's we can squeeze in 2 more calls and then we leave at 12:30. Let's talk to you. Hello. Well, I will have to let you go. You call me with feedback. You know, I will not keep you, right? So don't waste your time with feedback. Let's talk to you. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Let's hear your name quickly. No time and make your point.
Thank you. This is the voice of the people chairman and Peter
Go ahead, Peter. No time. Let's hear you quickly.
Thank you. I think there's no time. Like the challenge, right? So let me just go straight to the threat in the strategy. There is isolated incident. Anyone who know me, this before, I made this prediction before that I just want to honor man the party and who are taking a lecture. There were many parties now that I used to read and tell. Be careful. Because for how you're moving, I saw it training. Anything is happening. No, you cannot be peaceful because we know the detriment of your own life. Opposition are not the ones to maintain the awful peace in the country. Why must the opposition be playing the role of the ruling party? It's not just normal. This is a calculated team. This is training. Look, when the people wanted to destroy that CC airport, it was not just done out of the blue sky. They were trying to erase the CDC. Now they're trying to see no way. What happened? They went again once upon a time and said they were trust. And they went to the military resource when it's one of the former presidents to be. They used lifetime there. That was last year. Of blood reading the ears of the CDC. They were not saying alarm by doing that. What did we see the other time? We saw that the former president also got the fire.
Okay.
When the fire came on the day, they remained administrative. So these guys got a plane. I don't know, zero him before the election, or let's raise the election, and when any North guy will do this, they complain. That is what they are discussing. Let me tell you one of that told me one that you. He told me this. He said, look, all of the things we're doing, we know the kind of bad practices we got for. When you know what this kind of rapper go low, when they come and rap out, what do you do to us? So the kind of how they play that, whatever it would take, break down, Georgia, and do it. So the opportunity to outside now, or leave the battle to fight the war, which will be late. I always make this play and this fall. It's always fight now.
Okay.
To survive. Always leave the later that will be that in a position.
Thank you, Peter. Let's take you as our last caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is Abbas Sharif.
Let's hear you, Sharif. You are our last caller. Quickly make your point.
The old man over there to govern, or we're not going there to run competition with opposition that work to put fire on your feet for you to do the best for the country. But now election, the one is in the opposition's life, and we govern. Because for every gathering, this party people call, they will not be attended. Look at individual whole party way on that side. And look at that gathering. So many are doing everything. You think it's so competition with opposition? You need to go on. If you do the best thing for the country, nobody will not invite anybody over there. You will not do nothing. You will not do publicity. Everybody will go there. Even the door that you said you take care of, they know good.
Okay.
You do good for them. When you come in, when they'll be coming. But because they do anything for the country, I'm going to pay a pool. People that walk in and get their water today, they see me with homo. They're not going to school. They everything what their life they empower all their clothes, their family. Then you must go over there. You already work in the water, you put in there. Then you must go work on the zone and go over there for party, go over there store money for you yourself to clear over there. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And that's all the time. We're not taking any more calls. Let me go to my partner to take a minute to wrap up from his end. Tunis, let's hear from you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you to the callers and those who commented. Thank you to all of you. You can follow us tonight at Nighttime Spain. We'll continue the story. Just the same story will be continue on our show in your time, 11 p.m. In our time here will be 6 p.m. So we're inviting you to join us this evening. Thank you so much and have a good day.
Thank you, Tunis, for joining in this day. We want to wish you a wonderful Monday there from your end in New York City. All right, folks, that's all the time. We'll be here tomorrow, God's willing, with another presentation of the program from the Print News. My name is Wendell Nimna. Thanks for listening.